Teja will do introduction.
Am I audible?
Yes,
Go
please.
ahead, Teja.
Very good evening to one and all. We warmly welcome you to the Weekend Positive Mental Health webinar series. On behalf of Manch, Bhaskar, Hyderabad, Yellow Pond Wellness Center, India, and 4S Creative Studio, Punjab Refine, we sincerely thank you for being part of this initiative dedicated to fostering well-being and encouraging a positive change. I call upon Inya Suguma to give the introduction.
He had joined it.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, Teja.
Inya?
Now she joined. Yeah, India, please go ahead. India, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
You're
we are able to hear, madam.
Go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. Voice of Men 360 is a non-profit organization founded in Toronto, Canada in 2020 to provide positive, preventative and supportive services to empower men and boys. We are the official Canadian coordinator for International Men's Day and have conducted nearly 400 live talk shows. The organization addresses men's struggle through programs like Open Up and the Unspoken Tears, which focuses on sensitive issues including trauma and abuse against men.
Yeah, thank you, India, for giving this introduction. We collaborated with men360.org from Canada. So today we joined through not only Hyderabad, from Delhi, from Kolkata, and from Madurai. We joined in and we joined hands together how we can improve men's mental health and what are their problems, and that we are going to discuss with the experts, our renowned experts, and Dr. Suresh Kumar sir will start the session. Yes, sir, please go ahead.
Yeah, very good evening, one and all present here. I'd like to congratulate Econ Positive Mental Health for making a continuous professional development program for practitioners. And there are pillars, I can say, Dr. Ms. Sunanda, Vinagara Rao sir, and Dhoni ma'am, I can say a lot, many more Econ Positive. Very useful for us to develop our physical, mental, and holistic well-being. And today, I think when we look at that, the Men's Day celebration, and talking about it, I think you all know the history of why we are celebrating Men's Day. And there are many roller coaster points regarding men are there in the history itself. Generally, when we look at that, the present day, we all know that the man is the head of the family, almost anywhere and you go to that. But when you look at that, nomads, many of the nomads, female is the head of the family or the clan, and they are the one, they will take care of the whole family. And men were the one who are meant for physically strengthened to hunting and collecting food. But when these nomad system is not practiced right now, we are here in the 21st era. I think more systematic, more refined society we are here. The men role is not only meant for hunting alone. We are not meant for hunting alone. There are various roles played by them. And the society giving a lot of pressure on the men to, they are the breadwinner for the family. But now the focus perspective is shifted to female also. And both male and female, we are working for the welfare of the family. When the men are alone the breadwinner of the family, and the man who earns the money, who thinks that he can do anything, and where there are many nonsenses were happened in the society, and they were demoralized the female members, including their mother, wife, child, and it is witnessed. And the men were masculine, and they had more power, not to abuse that other gender, but it had happened. And there are many culturally we can able to see the priority is given to male members than female members. But now the shift is coming to giving equal opportunity, equality, accessibility, and quality for both men and men happening right now. And I would like to say here, when there is a transformation happen, what we can able to understand that men are suffering a lot. Men are suffering a lot. The statistics are saying that when you take 100 suicides, how many of them are male, how many of them are female? When you look at that, male members are 80%. There is 100 suicides are there. When you look at 80% are male members. And when the society expecting that we are not supposed to cry, and we are projecting ourselves, we don't have any kind of illness or pain, but actually we are having a lot of pain. And you can take it depression, anxiety, relationship problem, drug-induced problem is 99% among male only, 99%. And not only confined with these problems, there are many other problems are there, and they are crying, and no one is hearing the sound. That's the sad truth, because they are masking them. They are not having the pain at all, but they are the one who are suffering. But these are the men's day. We need to understand that, and that need to be addressed properly. And even when you look at that, these are the problems are there. There are many men with the physical power, and they think that they can dominate in the society, but no one is dominant. We need to understand. No one is dominant. And these thing happening in the politically, who are having the power, and they are the one, power in the sense, the finance. The finance, who are handling, and they are having the control of everything. So the female member need to understand that if you are engaging yourself or not, financially you must be stable. So that is an empowerment, and that give equal right. Then the men also nowadays, I can see the housewife we are care about. House husband numbers are increasing, and as a welcoming move, I can say there are many families that they are coming forward, and these changes are happening. And you cannot make a change in a very single day. Tomorrow you cannot make everything. It takes a lot of time, and we need to give a space for them when someone is not coming this side, and we have to educate them properly to give that respect all. And at the same time, we need to understand that the people are having the problem. The men are having the problem. So with that, I can give a space to all other speakers. Kindly excuse me, I'm not feeling well. I will mute my video, and I stay throughout the session. Thank you all for accepting. Thank you so much.
So much, sir. Yeah, please unmute yourself, sir. Dinakar, sir. You're in mute.
Please ask your wife to give medicine to you, because I take medicine from my wife. She's a very good in homeopathy. Go ahead. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Suresh, sir. Yeah, Dinakar, sir, please go ahead, sir. You can share your experience and your views about men's mental health. Again, you are in mute, sir.
I will talk later on. Let Subramaniam, our Lieutenant Colonel, Ashish, let them talk. Okay?
Yeah, okay, sir.
Please.
Yes, Subramaniam,
Subramaniam,
sir, please go.
Unmute.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, thank you for this opportunity. And as Dr. Suresh has elaborated with some of the statistics, what men are suffering, and it's true that though the mental health disorders are more or less common for both like men and women, there are certain types of disorders which are more prevalent in men. For example, if you see that childhood days, like school days and childhood, in ADHD is something which is more prevalent in boys. And similarly, you also have this, what you call it as a conduct disorders. These can two things which you can have it more with the male members. And when we come to the adolescent state, like I'm just classifying in different stage men, what problems they normally face it. When it comes to the adolescent state, they have that identity of crisis, what they want to make in society, what they want to. They can also go into the sort of a risky behaviors, particularly they get used to the substance, gambling, gaming addiction due to peer pressures, or they want to show they are men, that sort of a thing. So these are the things. And when they come to the next stage of their life, that is on the young adulthood, maybe up to 20 to 35, that is the sometime that they get into a lot of, they want to settle in their career, they have a lot of pressures in that settling in the career, they want to show that they are successful in the career, so they overwork and all. But that problem with the substance abuse and other things might still continue, spread over to these things which can affect their thing. In order to cope up with some of the tensions, they start taking into drugs and other things. This is something they call it as a high functional depressions is more common in this particular age period. And that they have that stigma. And as Dr. Suresh sir has said, men are not supposed to cry, we are supposed to take the responsibility after all. And especially in the co-education systems, that you may find the girls may feel, I mean, when you cry in front of a girl or you show your this thing, it can affect their particularly moral. And coming to the other, this thing is in the middle adulthood up to the age of 40 to 55 or something, where they see a lot of transition. Children might go abroad, or children may get married, they may be facing retirement issues, health issues might start coming up slowly. And these things can also start affecting, and there the suicide rates, as Dr. Suresh said, 80% is something which is prevalent for male to 20% to women. Most of these things are happening, these things. And coming to the last stage of their 65 years, here it is question of they may lose the partner, children may not be there with them because of jobs and other things. They may go for they may feel loneliness, or the advanced stage dementias and other cognitive problems can start, health can deteriorate. This can give a lot of enormous pressure on them. As Dr. Suresh sir has highlighted certain what you call it as a reasons for these things, like no social stigma or so many things, men cannot cry, all those things. Let us look at it, couple of things, how we can improve, start improving from day one. How to, one thing is this thing is, like doctors always say that you need to have a physical health and healthy lifestyle, even we should also have a healthy mental state. That's also now doctors are coming. And once the thing is already, like in the positive psychology, mindfulness and meditation has got lot of what you call contributed to the mental wealth of the so many people. And it is seeking help. I think it's a WHO which said talking about your struggle doesn't make you weak, it makes you human. That's what World Health Organization in 2021 they have made this thing is. And then start, emotional intelligence is one thing, is everybody is talking that you start building some sort of emotional resilience, and so that you are in a position to cope up with that. And then having some purpose in life instead of just having, is knowing that life is transition, that you may things will, it's a more dynamic, things keeps changing, so be accepting those things. And then as Dinakar Rao sir was also telling, that we should have a positive atmosphere relationship, especially with your family. After all, wife is your life partner. Children may go abroad, or children, ladies may get, girls may get married, but wife is likely to stay with you lifelong. So both can lead. This thing is, and reducing the family conflict, and basic thing is work-life balance is something which is grossly missing. I think we couple of maybe a month back we have seen one public sector bank manager has committed suicide, stating that work pressure. So these are the things we need to psychoeducations and all. This thing is, I will leave it to other people to come up with their contribution. So I also would love to listen to them. Thank you, all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Subramanian sir. You beautifully shared what are the problems and how to overcome it. Yeah, now I'm handing over the session to R.K. Kapoor sir. R.K. Kapoor sir. Yes, sir. Please go ahead, sir.
See, we are talking only about problems. But what I feel as far as this men problem is concerned, let it be anybody's problem, it is a human problem. And human problem can be sorted out with the humans only. And whatever our lifestyle, our suggestions, this and that is there, but we have to live with that. So why people allow the problem to dominate them to the extent that they have to commit suicide? So it means somewhere we ourselves are wrong and we are blaming our surrounding this and that things. Those things are there. Nobody can deny. But what I mean to say, everybody is so powerful. We are talking about this physical power. But what about the mental power? If we take care of our mental power ourselves, nobody can create such type of thoughts that somebody may be compelled to suicide or something, be gloomy, or as our friends told, let it be the childhood, adolescence, or what you call midlife crisis. This is all part of life. But the thing is this, how we face it, this is the art of life. But problems are there. So understanding that only, that problems are there, this it has been decided at the apex level that like so many other days, the International Men's Day should also be celebrated. So I would just like to bring to a very, very small point of notice. See, in personal or social life, nationally or internationally, a special day is celebrated to recognize, respect, remember, remind, or promote something special. Yes or no? That is what we are doing. For example, every year, our DPMP Formation Day is celebrated to recognize its unwavering efforts and positive contributions to create awareness and support for mental health in the society. If that awareness is spread the way it has started, the soon we will be having that our world is a no problem world. But we have to improve our thinking on the right track. So at the international level, the special days are celebrated to make people across the world understand global issues like this and encourage cooperation among nations. Because suicides are not happening not only in India, isn't it? So special days are celebrated to remember the past, appreciate the present, and inspire for a better future. For example, World Environment Day is to create awareness about environmental protection. And that day reminds us to protect our planet. Yes or no? International Women's Day is to promote gender equality and celebrate women's achievements. And International Men's Day is to highlight men's contributions and well-being. So if we are talking about their contributions, and the person himself is happy and satisfied about what the contribution he has made to the family, society, or the nation, he'll be happy. And then mental problems will already be arrested. So the International Men's Day is celebrated to honor accomplishments of the men who have become change makers. The day also focuses on promoting positive male role models, not just celebrities or leaders, but common men also, and celebrating men's contributions to family, community, and society, because everything is a small, small brick, and that only makes the country and the world. Creating awareness about men's health, both mental and physical. Then, very important, highlighting challenges that men face, such as family and workplace stress, mental health issues, including suicide. So, we have to understand what leads to what. So if we understand that what, and then we understand how to tackle then and when it can be tackled, no problem. So what happened after this announcement of International Men's Day? Every year, the theme for International Men's Day focuses on different aspects of men's health and well-being. In 1999, the inaugural theme focused on making a difference for men and boys. Then every year, different themes focused on different aspects of life, like the importance of fatherhood, the role of men in family life, working together for men and boys, the positive role of men, stop male suicide. This is also one very important aspect one year. Men as allies, healthy men, healthy world. The theme for this year's International Men's Day is celebrating men and boys. The aim is to explore the importance of nurturing the next generation of boys to grow into empathetic and responsible men. And if that things are taken care right now when they during their childhood, that children, that boys, that adolescent, ultimately they will turn into the adults. And once they are nurtured properly, 100% the problems can be sorted out. So International Men's Day reminds us to value men's overall health and well-being and to encourage them to express their emotions freely. This day creates an opportunity to appreciate and recognize the contributions, achievements, and sacrifices of men in our families, communities, and across the world. So if these things are done, then men will not suffer from the low esteem. They will feel appreciated, and that appreciated, that appreciation, it brings a lot of energy. It works like a supplement, isn't it? So this day is to highlight men's strengths and to remind everyone that men deserve love, respect, and care. And if they get it, then where is the society? Where is the mental health issues? So, see, men contribute to society in countless ways. They are the pillars of families, offering protection, guidance, and support, both emotional and financial. As fathers, they teach spiritual values. As sons and brothers, they bring joy, energy, and support. As husbands, they share love, loyalty, and commitment. But they have to do all these things. We are talking about the people who do all these things, isn't it? Then beyond their family, men have played a vital role in building and developing our communities and nations also. Their hard work, leadership, and determination have helped shape this modern world where we are enjoying. Yes or no? So this day is not just about celebration of those achievers. It is about awareness and reflection. So men are expected, as Suresh sir also told, to never show vulnerability and to silently bear their struggles. Psychologically, boys are conditioned to suppress emotions. Over time, this creates an integral split between what men experience and what they express, isn't it? So that is, we have to take care. International Men's Day reminds that men's health and emotions matter a lot. It encourages men to seek help when needed, to talk openly about their feelings. It should not be a taboo that you are having some problem and you are not going to some counselor, isn't it? In fact, this whatever, when you are opening up and asking for your solutions, showing emotions is a sign of weakness. This is thought, but no. In fact, it is a sign of true courage and strength. So finally, International Men is prompts everyone to thank all the men. I mean, every man and woman should thank, I mean, because they are complementary. Our fathers, our brothers, friends, teachers, coaches, counselors, mentors who make a difference in our lives every day. Let everyone appreciate men's efforts, respect their struggles, and hear that wives are also included, and support them because men help others to become a better version of themselves and make the world a better place to live. Let everyone appreciate not just the roles men play, but the humans they are. The message should reach every man in the world, irrespective of rich or poor. What message should reach? your strength, your compassion, your contribution, your dedication are truly valued and appreciated. You are an essential part of the world's harmony and growth. If this happens, I believe no problem. Thank you, friends.
Thank you, Kapoorji. It was a fantabulous awareness creating program. Yeah, now I am handing over the session to Ashish ji. Yeah, ji, please you can unmute. Yeah.
Hello, good evening, Ji. Thank you for
Good
giving me
evening.
a chance to express
Speak.
my thing. Uh, I would like to ask all the have you ever seen a man, or can you remember last time when you have seen a man crying?
I saw
No
myself.
way.
I saw.
No, the
I
other
saw.
man I'm talking about.
I saw in a mirror.
Myself also cry, but we have not seen other men cry.
Very,
Actually,
very.
the men's mental health is overlooked, and the main culprit of that overlooking is man himself. Because our conditioning is like that from the very childhood. We said the men don't cry, men are strong. Our conditioning is like that. If you show emotions, you will be pretended to be weak. So no man want to be pretended to be weak. So 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 whosoever it may be, whether it's a CEO or a successful man, a businessman, or in any profession, they got exhausted by pretending to be fine, and this exhaustion turns their untold emotions into anger, frustration, addiction, or self-blame kind of things. you know but the thing is that they want to be heard, but they cannot say themselves, "Ki, listen us, we want to say something." They want to be heard, and man has to come forward for themselves to say that it's okay to say that I am not okay. Go and seek help for others. You can go and ask for help. Some men go and take the kind of thing, start taking alcohol or go to scrolling down the internet or some addiction kind of things. But that's very, very limited time period. They get the relief from that. Whenever any person in the house needs emotional help, man is there with his shoulder to give a pat. But what when a man need it? There someone should be there to listen him, his emotions to be heard. This is the thing, and uh, he has to learn to express himself. The man has to come forward for himself. No other one will come and tell him to you have to do it. He has to come forward for himself. Yes, I need help. I need help. I'm not okay. I'm emotionally feeling low, or I'm depressed due to some things, or some pressures, or maybe some anxiety. So he has to express. He has to go out and ask for help. He can take help of his friends. He can go to his friend circles. He can go to the counselors. He can go to a doctor, or he can do different things to come up with that things. How to cope up with that? Otherwise, he'll go into deep depressions. Like everyone said that 80% of men are there in suicidal cases. The same cases are there that 1 in 8 men is under depression or anxiety or some other stress problems. Women can express themselves by crying. Why men not express themselves by crying? Men also can cry. I don't say cry in front of others. Take your car, go for a ride, and cry out loud, expressing your emotions. Take out those emotions. Let the tears roll out. Your emotions, your sadness will come out from that things. These are the things we can do. That we can have, men have to come forward for themselves. We cannot blame others that men's mental health is overlooked. Men has to come forward for that because the mental health matters. I see. And the real men, we can say that they don't hide their pain. They have to heal it. Hiding their pain is not the manhood, but to heal it and to become strong and to come forward is a real manhood. That's from my side. Rest is, please, next person can give their thoughts. Mine is that's it.
Lieutenant Colonel Shankar Harris, please go ahead, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for this opportunity, ma'am. And sir, uh, I'm not going to say anything new, but these are known to us. It's about, there is a time women were facing discrimination, but with the help of society, they could overcome the discrimination. They are at par now. In India, we have even pilot officers, women. So it means that discrimination is almost gone. But with that, the men are facing problems. Really, some I have seen myself, some I have read in papers, or heard from friends while interacting with others. So, with that, I will bring out some aspects. Real, in fact, not against any woman or not against any man like that. I got through this 19th November 25 theme. It is supporting men and boys. And in supporting men and boys, it includes discrimination against men in societal attitude, expectations, and in law, and mental health of men and gender relations. These are the aspects. I'll say something about the discrimination about men. The first and foremost, in patriarchy, men are the heads of families. The societal norms are he must be strong always. He must take care of all family members. Uh, he is at fault if any of the family members do anything wrong. He must be role model for his family. It is it is always not often like that. It is continuous always. This stigma is there. There are here in this family or in the society, there are three institutions involved. Then one is family and workplace, and then that is society. In families, we know that if a woman complains, everybody supports her without listening to the man, without giving any opportunity to the man. I hope it is. I'm not blaming women, okay? Because no, in Bible it says women and men are complementary to each other. They are partners in creation, mutually dependent. It means both should be heard. Men and women are supposed to be heard. So it leads to what? Mental health issues. The man gets discouraged. In like white collar jobs, it's okay. Others, those who are physically working, they are hardly tired when they come back home. When everybody abuses him, he feels discouraged. Well, then what he does, he goes for negative coping methods instead of going for mental health professionals. The next is in workplace. We have read some incidents about complaints against top officials in many. I will not name anybody, but later it was found that these were induced cases. Either the women were coerced to give complaint against someone who are upcoming, or somehow they are friends and they wanted to fix a man. That's what. So here I have seen one person. I've seen personally. I know him for some years. This man, after the complaint, he has been so thin, like, and it became it was difficult to identify him. You can think of the amount of pain he had. In fact, he had nothing. He says he did nothing. So then, when a man gets made involved in a workplace job, even the spouse abuses him because you have brought bad name to the family. And how will I look at the other woman or family members because you are abused in this family? You have spoiled our family's name. So what happens to this man? He is gone. He is totally isolated. Then it comes to the society. In society, men are supposed to be strong, masculine, and everything. You might have know that in the newspaper, there's some place, I have learned many places. There's a yard, one man with the folded hands, he sought mercy and he was spared. You must have read the newspaper. And he was a tailor. Later, what has happened? This man's photo with that folded hands were published in newspapers and magazines, and it was as I had done this gender studies. His photo was seen there also. He was considered as a madman. In fact, why he begged for mercy? Because he said, I want to look after my wife and children. If you kill me, you have no income. I'm a tailor. I'm running the family with my income. So what the society has done? These kind of discriminations are there. But he cannot stop these discriminations. My sincere advice to man is, you are strong, create a strong. But like man or woman, you do have that emotional issues. But what men do is, they mask it. They pretend though they don't have any problems. One person I know, he was suffering very badly physically. Whenever he asked, oh, I'm okay. I'm totally okay. I don't have any problems. It has led to what? I don't know whether the doctors could understand that he was having any illnesses or anything. Ultimately, he died. So it happens is, like when you mask or pretend you are okay, but what are you pretending? You speak out. You contact a mental health professional. You speak to a spouse if she is listening to you, or go to a mental health professional. Don't hide your emotions. Don't pretend you are okay. You are strong. You are strong, but there are days you will not be strong. You will have bad days. All days will not be good. So on the bad days, what you should do, don't go for negative coping methods like taking alcohol or drugs or joining bad companies. That will lead to more health issues, more problems. Once you are into addiction, everybody will disown you. Your friends, your family, and everybody will disown you. Your problem will go up. So don't go for negative emotions, negative coping methods. Follow positive methods. Meet therapists. And then again, it is like when a person is facing problems. I myself had problems with somebody long ago, not now. One day, before learning psychology, I don't know, it was God's gift. One day I was feeling that why I was having a headache, I don't know why it is having. Then I was feeling like, I was feeling like crying. I didn't do anything, but that fellow was accused me, and temporarily he succeeded in making me something wrong. Then I made him realize what he has done wrong. But I could forget. Then what I did, when my wife was not there, I went to the toilet. I cried like anything. My tears rolled down. After some time, I felt like I am okay. Then I burned all the files. Abandoned some files, all the files. I said, okay, nothing doing now onwards. He may be anything, whatever he may make, he can't do anything to me. So I understood that I only can spoil my health, not nobody else. I had the decision to correct me is within me. Decision to what to do is within me. Then one more thing, why this therapy is required? Why therapy is required? You see, what I have seen is these days people are, you will talk to anybody, they are more valuable than you. Sometimes it's not possible to convey your feelings to a spouse or your parents or to your friends. Some may take disadvantage. So better go to your therapist, because there has to be someone to listen to you properly and guide you when necessary. So it is better to go to a therapist. And the one more thing about the emotions, if you pretend to be okay, it will misguide your doctors or professionals. So don't pretend that you are okay when you are emotionally not. You are not okay. You are angry. Other than that, this psychiatrist will tell you how to do exercise and all to overcome that. Finally, my thing is, see, I believe in spirituality. Believe in there's a power above us. We, our families, the world, everything is controlled and run by the power above us. Maybe from any religion, husband and wife, family, to sit together, chant mantras, pray, do religious rituals like puja or whatever it is. That will help you. Whatever the word, what they in the Christians, what they say is the family together, prays together, dance together, stays together, and progress. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the opportunity. All the best. God bless.
Yeah, thank you, sir. A lot of comments are popping out. Just out some of the comments.
Let them
Yes,
continue. Let
just
the
a minute.
speakers be over. Sunanda, let the speakers be over. Then
That's correct.
I request Partha Patma Paul to start. Go ahead, Partha. Unmute.
You can unmute, sir. Partha, sir.
Go ahead.
Am I audible?
Yeah.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, all speakers, Shunanda ma'am. Well, all points are touched, all points are covered. Still, I like to throw some light on one angle. The basis comes from the family, the angle. I have a boy, I have a girl. Never say I have a child. This taboo we very adorably patronized. So before starting the supporting men and boys, we have to hit at the base of the family, the culture. As John Gray said correctly, men are from Mars and women are from Venus. Both are from the same planet. This is, even if someone is coming, a man is coming, a woman is coming, irrespective of whatever knowledgeable persons, we are built up our image in this way. We never saw a human is coming. Are we? So, ladies and gentlemen, men and boys can be supported first. All along since childhood, the masculinity is adored instead of humanity. Masculine and the feminine. The discrimination is at the base. So instead of running after the effects, why not the conditions and the source to be controlled? We are running after, with due regards to all speakers, we are talking about the therapies, we are talking about the blah blahs, all are, we are polishing the mirrors. Why not the real things? What are we, Homo sapiens? Starting from the, going back to the 16, 17 years back, when I started my career of psychological counseling as a geriatric specialization, I found 60 plus or 65 plus men are most endangered species in the world. I asked my mother. My mother straightway commented, up to 60 or 65 or like that, men never think of about their muscles on die. When die, they are really very helpless than a child. Ask so many mothers here, ask so many girls here, ask. So why this? Because they are adoring masculinity throughout. We are very find ourselves in a hotel or restaurant. Who is the chef? So and so, Srimoti or the Miss or like that. We are very astonished. Oh yeah, we are our expectation in the mind some gent's name, and in the same question if you ask on a very delicious plate, who cooked this? If someone with a mustache of the head of the family says, I, then, oh, yeah, really? That astonishment. Why did you astonish? Why did you astonish? Is there a basis that women only cook and the men only this? No. So, my point of saying is supporting men and boys, first we have to not to bring the efforts to polish the mirror, just to take accept is instead of adoring the masculinity. Do not try to shade after shade the masculinity or like that. Even on the International Women's Day, we are saying on the same thing on the femininity. Let's effort begun to adore humanity. With due regards and giving regards to the topic that supporting men and boys itself, it is a discriminating, though I am giving that, yes, it is fact. If I go by the data, the suicide rate or things are, yes, of course, it is a simple degree of probability. It is not that, as all the previous sirs correctly said, that they tolerate, but they pretend they mask. And naturally, the rate of suffering is more. It is not that women didn't suffer. It is not that men only suffers. It is not that the taboos are inside of the family. The same thing, men don't cry. Men can't cry. Men don't cook. Men don't laugh. And finally, men don't listen. As Arline Dingle says, men don't listen. So first thing I can point out as a professional mental health or mind coach, supporting men and boys, one tip, only one tip. That is, start listening inside. Thank you, sir. I'm ending here and with due regards. And thank you for giving me the opportunity.
Thank you. Sonanda, who is the next?
Yeah, thank you, Partha, sir. I think Srinivasan sir joined in. Srinivas Sharma, sir.
Yes, madam. Good evening, madam.
Yes, sir, please
Am
go ahead.
I audible?
Good evening.
Yes, audible. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah, you're on.
Thank you. This is the first time I'm participating in such meetings, actually. I'm just trying to make out my thing. First, I'm starting. Matru Devo Bhava. First, mother is first, actually. Pitru Devo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava, Karshaka Devo Bhava, Atithi Devo Bhava. Greetings to one and all. Without a woman, there is no man. And without a man, there cannot be a woman. I believe both are inseparable. They complement each other beautifully. However, today our focus is on this year's theme of International Men's Day, supporting boys and men. It will be observed on 19th November. Personal experience. I feel truly privileged to share a few thoughts drawn from my 39 years of enriching banking service and post-retirement involvement with elite cultural social groups. During this journey, I had the opportunity to serve esteemed customers and the general public of all age groups, irrespective of gender, in my parent organization, State Bank of Hyderabad, and later in State Bank of India post-merger, until my retirement 21, and later in social cultural groups. Understanding the journey of a man, a boy who once comes out of his mother's womb, gradually grows into a man. He is regarded in families right from childhood as a responsible future provider, protector, a breadwinner, and a torchbearer of the family. There is constant pressure on boys and men from all corners of society and at all times. Boys are often told from childhood, don't cry, be strong, man up. These words limit their emotional vocabulary and self-expression. Emotional suppression may lead to stress, aggression, or withdrawal. Society often praises emotional control in men, but not emotional awareness. Maintaining robust health, therefore, becomes a major challenge for men as well. We often forget that health is the true wealth. Again, what is health? As I understand it, health is a balanced state of well-being covering multiple dimensions of life: physical, biological, material, financial, social, hormonal, physiological, intellectual, psychological, emotional, motivational, mental, moral, ethical, human, and finally spiritual. Role of emotional support. In general, a boy or man seeks emotional strength and comfort from the woman in his life, maybe his mother, maybe his sister, life partner, daughter, or friend, sometimes beside his father, brothers, and close friends. Women are naturally attuned to emotions and adapt to life situations with ease and grace. Men, however, often need guidance and emotional nurturing. That's why mothers tend to treat their sons as special, and later the spouses continue that emotional support. I personally believe that timely emotional and motivational support from the Nari Shakti Swarupinis, mothers, grandmothers, life partners, daughters, sisters, and understanding women, friends, along with fathers, brothers, teachers, and good friends, is vital for the healthy and balanced growth of every man. It molds him into a compassionate, responsible, and empathetic human being in society. Mutual respects and bonds. I see in every woman either my own mother or daughter, and many women in turn have affectionately seen me as their father or son. For every man, there is always a woman, a mother, sister, spouse, daughter, or friend, and alongside her, the often unsung father, brother, or friend, teacher, guide, who stand behind his achievements directly or indirectly. In my life, I had humbling experience where grown-up men who lost their fathers or parents sought solace and emotional comfort in my presence, treating me as their father or elder brother. Similarly, few women who had lost their fathers found in me a reflection of that affection. I am also blessed to have found several wonderful persons, including women, few of them who told me that I remind them of their late fathers in some elite cultural, social groups post-retirement. Thanks to the technology, such emotional bonds are life truths rewards. Even in the Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna had the divine guidance of Lord Krishna in performing his duties on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. This reminds us that no matter who we are, everyone needs support, encouragement, and understanding to fulfill their purpose in life. Finally, I take this opportunity to express my heartfelt thanks to my beloved and esteemed team DPMP, Mrs. Sunanda Ravi, Mrs. P. Jyoti Raja, Mrs. C.S. Swati, Dr. Archana Vedantam, and all the distinguished speakers of the day, already spoken and yet to speak, Dr. Suresh Kumar, Sri Murugeshan, Sri Dinakar Rao Garu, my ex-Chief General Manager of erstwhile State Bank of Hyderabad, Ashish Jain, Sri R.K. Kapoor, Sri Subramanian Sir, Lieutenant Colonel has Mr. Shankar Das, Mr. Partha Pratim Paul, Dr. Salim, Dr. G. Ashok Kumar, and finally, my sincere thanks to the esteemed audience for your presence, attention, and warmth. If all the humanity lives in mutual love and harmony, free from hatred and division, this earth will truly become a heaven on earth. సమస్త మానవాళి ద్వేషరాహిత్య పరస్పర ప్రేమతో జీవిస్తూ ఉంటే గనక ఈ భూమి ఒక భూతల స్వర్గమే. లోకా సమస్త సుఖినో భవంతు. నిత్య విద్యార్థి సత్యాన్వేషి. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Thank you, sir. It was a wonderful, thought-provoking speech. Yeah, now I can call Jyoti ma'am. Yeah, ma'am, are you there?
So, no, Dinagara sir is pending. No,
Sonanda has
Yes.
forgotten. What can I do?
no, 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 no. I
will-
will forget you. How can we?
Shall I start? Most of the speakers have covered every aspect. Therefore, I'm not going to talk about mental health issues, how to prevent getting into problem of mental health. I want to tell you about a book. I think most of you people who are in field of psychology would have read it. Some would have not read it. The name of the book is Staying Okay. Anybody has read it? Colonel Harris, have you read it? No Problem Life, Kapoor, have you read it? No. Partha, have you read it? Partha Pratimo. Okay. Okay. Ashish Jain, Sharma?
No,
You have not?
no, no.
Okay. This book is written by Dr. Amy Harris, AMYHARRIS. She is wife of Dr. Thomas Harris, famous transactional analysis expert who wrote the world-changing book, I Am Okay, You Are Okay. Of course, father of T is Eric Byrne and etc. I'm not going to talk about it. Why I'm referring to this book is, in the book or in transactionalism, they talk about every human being is having three ego states. One is parent, adult, and child. Parent is also divided into two, nurturing parent and critical parent. Adult is there. Child is again divided into three, rebellious or adopted child, natural child, and also little professor. My suggestion is to prevent Subramaniam, you are doing, am I making you sleep?
No, no, just some tiredness. That's all. Please continue. No problem.
I thought you are going to sleep.
No, no, I was coughing, so that problem sneezing.
My
and
voice
coughing
is
was-
so sonorous, Subramaniam is lulled to sleep. Okay, doesn't matter. Now, these three ego states which I'm talking about, if how to prevent mental health issues is try to increase your natural nurturing parent. Do not go after critical parent. You know, those things later on you can read. I don't want to explain because it takes half an hour. Then see that your adult is not contaminated by the parent or by the child. In the child, increase your natural child. Now there is a theory known as constancy theory by Jacques Doucet. What he says is, in the these ego states of nurturing parent, critical parent, adult, rebellious child or adopted child, and natural child, if you want to suppress your critical parent, you do not do that, because the constancy is 100. Psychic energy flows from one ego state to other ego state. Therefore, if you want to press something like a rubber ball, it rebounds. Therefore, leave it and try to increase the nurturing parent. Try to increase the natural child. These two, if you increase, automatically psychic energy, other things will reduce. Most of the time I found, if you are very nurturing parent and a natural child, your life will not have any problems. If somewhere I was reading somewhere, man is holding the balloons of emotions and feelings. And if somebody pokes at a balloon moves, and this man shakes, forgetting they are only balloons, but the holder is self. Therefore, Anybody, if he is going to make you feel mentally uncomfortable, please remember the power to make you uncomfortable is given by you to him. I hope you understood. Nobody, the simple word is nobody can hurt you except physical hurt unless you want to get hurt. Mentally, I'm talking psychologically. That is why the concept of respond and reaction. Why in our childhood they say, if you are going to get angry, count 10. If you are going to get emotionally disturbed, count 10 or go for deep breathing. Why they are saying is you are going to bring your adult into operation. Please remember, emotions and feelings are all thought based. Please accept physical feelings of hunger, thirst, other things. Every feeling is generally thought based. That is why in Sanskrit they say, Yad bhavam, Subramanyam, Tad bhavati. As you think, you become. You know the concept of Eastern philosophy, Western philosophy. They say, I think, therefore I am a man. Whereas they say, what we say, tell me? We are persons, therefore we think. We are more than a thinking part, feeling part, spiritual part, emotional part. So many things are there. Therefore, my concluding session is, talk is, please purchase that book, Staying Okay. Go through the book. The whole concept is how to stay okay in every situation. Always remember, respond, but not react. Another point is, you are giving power to others to hurt you. Nobody is having a power to hurt you unless you allow him to hurt you, except physical hurt. Somebody comes with a stick and beats you, that is a different thing. And another point is, never react. Always try to respond. Count 10, I have deep breathing, but then 90%. I'm 80 years old. I till now in my 8 years, I never felt depressed. I never felt lonely. You know the difference between loneliness and loneliness. They are different. Later on, you can think about it. I never felt depressed. I never felt bored. I can never feel bored. How can you, anybody person feel bored? So many things are there to observe, see, and enjoy. Therefore, what I'm not saying that I'm a great role model. I'm having my own weaknesses, but I believe I'm Aham Brahmasmi. Whole universe is within me. Therefore, it is for me to develop the positive things which are within me and protect myself from the negative people who are trying to hurt you. As Harry said, somebody was trying to hurt him. He said, after some time, block it. He may be a boss, he may be something or whatever it is. You should know how to protect yourself. Therefore, my friends, staying okay, preventing mental health issue is the first step. Getting into mental health issue, then go to Partha Pratima or Subramaniam or Dinakaram is not the way. For heaven's sake, don't go to any therapist or psychologist unless it is absolutely necessary. First, go for the preventive measures. You know broadly that you are going to get into depression. Then you sit and say, I'm feeling depressed. You go more deep into that. Just go out, take a walk, look at the people. Can you imagine walking on the road? When I see a old woman with a wrinkled face, I say, what a beautiful woman God has given. A child smiling, go and look at the child. See a bird flying. How many people are seeing these natural things? My request is, friends, mental health issues can be solved by your own actions. Thank you. Go ahead. Now mine is over, Jyoti. Jyoti Raja.
Okay. Yes. So, good evening, one and all. Happy Men's Day. I think we are celebrating it before. I think after listening to so many men, I don't know what to say. Yeah, one thing I try to either whether it's women or men, emotions are common. You cannot hide your emotions, and if you're really emotional, just show it. So as no, it's I'm not talking about crying or something. I think most of the times we don't show our emotions out. Okay, maybe we show it in a wrong person in a wrong way. Wrong person in a wrong way. I think that is the basic problem which people are facing it. Right now, we're talking about like supporting women is okay, but I'm seeing the cases where even men also suffered a lot. The present generation, that is one of the major issue. It is becoming that men are approaching, boys are approaching, ma'am, I'm okay, but my partner is not okay. and she's not ready to listen to me. Of course, we were talking about the olden style where we talk about male ego and all other thing, generation gap, male ego. But the present situation is something really different, where we need to really work on this aspect that it's not that women are very weaker kind. Now men also is becoming that, because as most of the laws and everything in favor of women. So if you're emotional, I think the first and foremost thing, express your emotions. That to a right person, it may be your family members, it may be your friends, it may be anybody. I think a right person in the right context and in the right way. That is the most important thing. And if you're talking about your problems and emotions, each and every one, you will be the talk of the town. There is no use. No, I'm not talking about that you have to come to the professionals, but I think whoever is close to you, you can express it. That is most important. Yeah, as somebody said that crying is not weakness. Really, you need a lot of guts to cry. And don't cry in front of the people. That again weakness. Okay. And somebody suggested, no, I'll go to washroom. Even we suggest that, no, go to washroom, cry a lot, wash your face, come out and be chill. And connect with the people. And when it comes to the age, sir, I think 60s and above, connect with the people. Connect with the age people and go out, connect with the nature. And then, as you absolutely said, observation skills. So these things very simple, and try to enjoy simple things. So don't wait for the big day to happen. Simple things actually, and whatever is simple, what gives you happiness, just do it and enjoy it. Don't wait your children should come and treat you or somebody else should. Nobody is having time to do that, sir. It's you. You have to enjoy your own life. Each day is a gift. So let's enjoy that gift. And today's life is today, only today. That's it. Tomorrow, we cannot say that, okay, tomorrow I'm going to enjoy it. No. Today, and it's your life. You enjoy it in your own way. Don't depend on somebody, and don't that somebody should come and, okay, yeah, you did a wonderful job. You might have done so many things for your family, but after some point of time, all these things will vanish. What you did for me, you did for yourself, not for myself. This is the statement given by most of the children. Okay, it's your life. If you have wife, both of you stay together. Otherwise, if you want a special time, you spend your time very, very specially, because tomorrow we don't know what is going to happen. Okay, each day, today is only reality. So let's live in the reality, not in a fantasy world. Something is going to happen later stage. And this is what I have to say. And I'm really happy to connect with so many people, listen to so many scholars here. Thank you once again, Sunanda, for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you. Sunanda, you are there still?
Yes.
Now
we
you are done.
completed. Yeah, done. Some questions are there in comments. I will read out. If anybody interested, I can answer for that. So, just a minute. Yeah, a lot of people are commented positively. From Hemalata, sorry, there is a serious rise in the divorce rate, and especially men and their families are ruined. And can you explain? Anyone can answer for this? I think I'm audible, right?
You are audible.
Yes, you are audible.
One of you.
Yeah.
I'm not clear with the question. I'm not that audible.
Audible.
The question is, no, there is some noise.
Yeah.
Nutshell, can you say?
Yeah, I
will repeat it. Yeah, I will repeat it.
Yeah, madam, you repeat.
Yeah, there is a serious rise in the divorce rate, and especially men and their families are ruined. Can you explain? From Hemalata. Yeah.
To some extent, it is correct. To some extent, it is correct. See, what I've about a week back, I had a meeting with an advocate. She was telling many of the divorces are because of the girl's parents. The woman's parents want her to be divorced to look after them.
Okay.
It's a truth, partly. I agree with that.
Subramaniam or Partha, can you share something about this?
Yeah, sir. Yeah, just to add, sir, Dinkar sir already that's becoming the critical parents. That angle is actually the source of, because uh, the becoming the critical parents, they are always on the point of the begging love, the conditions love, and that is the basis. So, and every moment the pair starting with the day that what can I get from you instead of what I can give for you. So that is the nature of that is the gift from the critical parents. It's a very easy equation. Critical parents gifted critical. So that's a Subramaniam sir.
So,
Yeah, it's a very difficult question as such, how divorce rates are going, because individually it differs from people to people. But what I think is people who are opting to go for a divorce, there is something that they need to take a sort of a consideration of their children, whether they are okay with, because children are get affected. I've seen couple of cases where the ladies, they didn't want to go for divorce basically because the children are attached to the father. So when we are going with I think diversity, as Mr. earlier speaker has told about it, we are more demanding in life. Or to be very rude method, I want to say, we are taking a begging bowl and asking people, please give me some comfort, please give me some joy, please give me. The moment we start begging it, we have lost our individuality. Yes, how to resolve each of the crises when there is a question of husband and wife. They can, after all, both of them are mature. Take the holistic part of it and try to work on it. There are certain cases where divorce becomes necessary. When you become, there's a physical violence going on or something like emotional abuses and all those things. That is different. But at least 70 to 80% of the divorce cases can be resolved by open communications and developing some sort of a tolerance, apathy, giving up something for children's sake and other things. But it's a very difficult question because it differs from people to people. In fact, there's nothing like say you shouldn't go for divorce or you should go for divorce. There's no such a black and white type of things. There are situations where it may become necessary. But by and large, if it is question of ego conflict or something I keep demanding, this thing is, that can be avoided. Yeah, thank you, madam.
I would like to say
Thank you, sir.
something. Can I say?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Most of the time nowadays, girls, I'm not trying to blame them. They have become independent income earners. Sometimes they get more than their husbands, and they want to take care of their father and mother, whereas man wants to take care of his father and mother. There will be a clash. There are, I know the cases where before giving the marriage up to somebody, the parents of the girl are asking, is the boy going to come with the baggage? Do you know what does it mean? He is going to come with the father and mother. If it is so, we won't give. I mean, in the beginning itself, they are saying.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
And I will give one small example. They are very close family friends. Son is in a top class job, getting around 2 lakhs per month, but he's more spiritually oriented. He loved a girl, she's a Malayali girl, and married her. And she wants to go and enjoy life around with the husband. This man is mourning Bhagavad Gita, doing job, taking care of. They're having 2 kids. Then she got so much vexed, she divorced him. Divorced and married another Malayali hotel owner. And for that marriage, these 2 girls were also there. His daughter, her daughters, as a co-brides or whatever it is. Now the whole responsibility of daughters is on the father. She is having another kid with the hotel fellow. I'm not blaming anybody. What I'm saying is situation has changed. Nowadays, nobody can say boy is wrong or girl is wrong. But as Subramaniam said, can we develop a holistic view? Can we tolerate the deficiencies in the other person? Can we understand the difficulties of a girl who has to look after father and mother? Difficulties of man who has to look after his father and mother. Once this understanding comes, when the understanding comes, when they work, go like equal partners, share with each other. Do you think at the, I'm 80 and my 70, even now we'll have some small clashes. Then I tell myself, I am an idiot to have such clash with her after understanding so much psychology and etc. Then I come one step down and say, go ahead. There should be an understanding. Then there may be times when woman has to say, take one step down and say, you go ahead. That understanding only will see that the marriage survives. Otherwise, whole system of marriage is getting broken. Out of 10 families we have seen, 3 families are broken. As Partha said, girls, father and mother, they are critical parents. They are the people who are trying to create a wedge between the girl and the boy, for whatever the reason it may be. Maybe they are selfish, they have to be taken care by the daughter. Daughter also wants to take care. Can't we, these two, take care of both? I mean, these are the questions they have to ask themselves. Go ahead.
Sir,
constant nurturing is necessary. Almost every day you audit your life. Otherwise, what happened after sometimes it becomes like a derailment, like a vehicle. If you don't put that proper brake, it starts coming back if it's an hill. After sometimes it gathers momentum. So we need to nurture. The relationship is quite complicated. We need to keep nurturing.
Correct. Partha, you're saying something.
Sir, one point I like to highlight that is often neglected, that parenting, often the experts are even it includes that, it requires to nurturing and the caring. But the parent, a best parent can be first the best couple first. That example is very much absent throughout.
Correct.
First, they learn from their father and mother, from their uncle and aunties. That example is very much losing due to maybe the nuclear family or whatever be the reasons. I'm not going up the sociological perspectives. So that example has to create before them instead of accusing our boys and girls. Nobody is wrong. They require kind and caring examples before them. Instead of putting them under the crusades, why don't you that? Shall we give them the examples of the coupling, the marriage and these things? Let them prove then only they can. Thank you.
Correct. Absolutely. We should be the model.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Yeah. Jyoti ma'am, you want to share something?
I think we can conclude it actually, because this topic is something like that, as Dinakara said, rightly said, everybody is having, we know who is right, who is wrong. We can't even decide. Even when they come for counseling also, it's difficult to decide who is right and wrong. I think they are right in their point of view. Yeah, one thing is, I want to share it. I said the mindset which they have earlier, okay, that most of the time that is not working right now.
Yeah,
it's not working. I think girls should stay. Girls' parents should not stay. They should not visit. All these things. So that time it worked, but right now, with such conditions, the girls are not ready to accept it. Okay, the parents are parents, and your parents are her parents. And why can't you accept both? Okay, when I think this is a basic mindset should be changed, and attitude towards the people and wife or whatever maybe, that should be changed. And before marrying, I think once your children are born, I think about the children. That is most important thing. And the sufferers are children, not the parents. Are there okay, but children, because we have seen so many children, they're without any of their fault, they're suffering a lot.
Correct.
Okay, so one thought, instead of going for a divorce, and can they sort it out in their own way? Sit and communicate, sit and talk. I think it will solve many of the issues. Correct. That's what I finally wanted to say.
I have just one point. You see, my experience is these days, many of the young women and men don't want to get married. The reason is the parents who are fighting each other. They've grown up seeing their fight and they feel that this is life. So why should we get married and add more burden, pain to us? So my advice is bring up your children in a way and show that you both are, although have problems, but love each other. Thank you. Thank you.
Sunanda,
Thank you,
go ahead.
Yes, one more comment.
This is the reason This is the reason why intimacy coaching is coming in these days. Because as passing time, responsibilities are going up, and what goes down is intimacy and bonding, their internal love. And after so many years, it changes to frustration and fights and other things. So basic thing is intimacy is missing. So if we work on the intimacy thing, there are some tasks and some therapies for intimacy which we can work on thing, and we can sort out these things which we are discussing about. That I'm working on these days. That's why I can say that.
Good.
I'm
Sir,
working on
just
intimacy.
Go ahead.
one thought what I am promoting and what I have experienced through different cases of couple counseling. What I have observed, the most of the things, instead of blaming each other, just to see high ego, low patience, without spiritual values is the main reason for all these things happening. And then comes your family, I mean, priorities and your opinions and all. See, everything can be shorted out across the table. And for that, what is required? Listening each other, understanding each other with empathy. So if we give that much time, I mean, husband and wife, just to try. See, first of all, whatever the pillars of marriages and love and every relationships are there, the most important is with which the relationship starts is the commitment. If you are committed to maintain relationship, then only then love, trust, respect, everything role is plays its role. And for everything, you have to check your ego, you have to have patience, and you have to know the spiritual values, that is the understanding with empathy. Otherwise, so many things are there. Thank you very much. Just for 2 minutes. Thank you very much.
So
Sunanda, go
recently
ahead.
I think with
I have solved 50 or more than 50 cases of that intimacy bonding.
Good.
That is the thing coming up.
Yeah. Thank you, Ashish. Yeah. From Subbarao sir, we need to come out of alpha and omega roles in marital relationship. The dependence is mutual and obligations are reciprocal. In the absence of such thinking, and marriages are online always. Yeah, thank you, Subbarao sir. And from Aru, Srinivas Garu, your words truly established that men and women relationship are complementary. We are interdependent and we have to coexist supporting each other. Yeah, thank you, Aru. Again, from EQ4 piece, mental wellness and transparency. How about I am not okay and you are okay and that's okay. Yeah, thank you, Matt. So a lot of comments are there. We are restricted due to time. If any comments are there, you can share. We will share our answers in upcoming sessions. So with this, we can conclude our session. Shall we, sir?
Yes.
Shall we conclude?
Thank you very much.
yes,
All
yes.
my friends, my
Yeah,
co-speakers. Thanks,
Yeah.
Jyoti Raja and
Thank you,
Sunanda.
sir. Thank you very much.
All the
one
best.
Thank you.
Thank you, friends.
Thank you,
one,
sir.
one more
Yeah,
thing in
we
the
covered
question.
360
in the
degrees. Mental wellness today. The strength and struggles, then how to motivate and how to create awareness in this session. In upcoming months also, we are going to do a lot of awareness program in our DPMP. We thank each and everyone, those who joined from Delhi, Kolkata, and Nagarkovil, Madurai, and not the least
Hyderabad.
at the end from Hyderabad, we are talking. So awareness start when we stop pretending we are fine. So each and every day, Subramaniam sir rightly mentioned, we have to nurture ourselves and what is my problem and where I am struggling, that I have to check out. Daily personal audit, self audit. We can coin it as a self audit. We can work on that. Men and women both are having that problem. Yeah, a lot of transformation we need today. Jyoti ma'am rightly mentioned. So we can work on that. We can create a lot of awareness program in through DPMP. We thank each and everyone, audience as well as our speakers. Yeah, thank you so much. Good night, each and everyone.
Thank you so much. Good night. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good
Night.
night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Enjoy, no
Good night.
problem, life.